Meanwhile, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate Raila Odinga told the Apex Court that a team of unauthorized persons set up a center to intercept, stage and edit results on Forms 34A to his detriment. Odinga made some submissions through Senior Counsel Philip Murgor. The former DPP father showed the court how IEBC's servers were in the hands of ill-meaning individuals in a move to subvert the will of the people. NTV's Brian Abuya has more.
Raila Odinga's lawyers have told the Supreme Court that the rigging claims began as early as March 2022. Odinga and his Azimio presidential running mate Martha Karua in voluminous court documents and over an hour-long oral submissions by senior counsel Philip Murgor have told the Supreme Court that 5 months to the general election held on August 9, 2022, William Ruto and his UDA party had set up 2 containers somewhere in Karen. That most politicians in the party were told that the 2 containers were going to be the party's tallying center. As it were, every serious politician was tallying their votes. UDA party's center was christened the Uchaguzi Center. Odinga has told the court that what many didn't know is that the center hosted a team of 56 people whose work was to manipulate data in favor of Dr. Ruto. Odinga says that the UDA party had a system for the tallying of votes and that an extension of that system was connected to the IEBC servers. This facilitated unauthorized access to the system and not necessarily hacking of the system. On the strengths of anti-corruption activist John Githongo's affidavit, Odinga has told the Lady Justice Martha Koome-led bench a whistleblower confided in him on how he was part of the team that manipulated presidential results at the Uchaguzi Center in Karen.
This particular form.
Several minutes of the video evidence have been filed.
You can see that there are 2 stamps over here. Yes.
And the reason it has 2 stamps is because one of those stamps is yours?
Yes.
Which means that it's a fake stamp?
Yes.
So this is a fake Form 34A?
Exactly.
And this form is currently on the public portal?
Yes.
The Apex Court being told that the man whose audio is heard was part of the 56 men in Karen who infiltrated the IEBC system.
The results came from us. Then he pushed it to public portal of IEBC.
Odinga says that 10 of the 56 men running the tallying center somewhere in Karen were team leaders who had super admin rights and who then hijacked the IEBC system. That once the system was hijacked by the 10, all Forms 34A were redirected to the Uchaguzi Center in Karen, where they were downloaded in editable CSV formats, made changes to them before re-uploading them to the IEBC portal. Odinga and Karua have told the Supreme Court that the tampering with Forms 34A explains why the forms were in black and white. That while it was common knowledge that the presiding officers were to take a photo of the Forms 34A in JPEG format and in color, upload it to the server real-time, the forms on IEBC's portal were in PDF and in black and white.
Tender documents did provide that whoever was to provide the system was to be able to provide a KIMS kit that would provide compressed color photograph images using a compression technique that is in compliance with JPEG. However, the court will find that all finally displayed Form 34As were in black and white.
Based on the affidavit of George Njoroge of the East African Data Handlers, Odinga, through Murgor, has told the Apex Court that a forensic analysis on 6 data transmission servers used by IEBC showed that several unauthorized individuals gained access to the system. The court has been told that one of those people was Wafula Chebukati's personal assistant, Dickson Kwanusu.
But he is not gazetted, so he is invisible. This court, if we hadn't brought the logs, it would never have been known that Mr. Dickson Kwanusu had wide powers in this system. So, whilst in this dispute, we may not see the fingerprints of the third respondent in the ICT system, we see his palm, his much larger presence through the actions of his PA.
Kwanusu is said to have verified some 1,143 Forms 34A. There were also several successful attempts to download Form 34C, which was used by Mr. Chebukati to announce the winner of the presidential election. The Apex Court has been told that an analysis on IEBC systems shows that there was a backward tallying of the presidential results, where Form 34C was edited several times in order to match results that were already contained in Forms 34B and 34A. Odinga is also pushing the infiltration claims on the strengths of a DCI report into the mysterious and controversial landing of 3 Venezuelans into Kenya late last month. The DCI report, written on August 5th by its forensics unit, showed that Salvador Javier Suarez and Jose Gregorio Camargo Castellanos had a hard drive and laptops with crucial IEBC material. The court sitting in Nairobi has been told that Jose Gregorio Camargo Castellano is one of the IEBC system administrators who remotely accessed the entire IEBC data and had the capacity to add, delete, edit, or manipulate in any manner the entire IEBC system.
This election was controlled from everywhere except IEBC. And I have read the affidavit of Mr. Chebukati. He suggests that the Venezuelans felt harassed after their arrest and left the country, but I respectfully submit that they remained fully connected to the IEBC servers.
Odinga and Karua in the consolidated petition closed their case 20 minutes to 1 p.m. after 6 hours of intense litigation, giving room to several sitting hours for other petitioners and Deputy President William Ruto, Wafula Chebukati and IEBC to table their defense. Brian Obuya, NTV.